Like that's expected.
All right. So just full transparency, this is something paid, right? So take this and actually utilize it, implement it. There are people in this community, shout outs to Carlos over there. He's actually done a series off of getting this access to this training inside of Group Juice. This has been game changer for me. And I have been the series queen because I just make everything a series. Right now, if you go into my profile, you'll see I'm doing a series of buying things on Amazon, so you don't have to. And I've been just posting random stuff that it's being sold on Amazon that I bought from Walmart or Target or TikTok shop, right? And just putting affiliate links to see what happens, right? Might mess around and make an extra $500, who knows, right? But if I don't test it, I would never know, right? So signature series. Now I do want to give a huge shout out to Rory Bland. I linked off to his TikTok here, but he was the one who introduced me to this concept. And this works with any niche, any industry, whatever you're doing. Even if you're promoting two different things, this works in a crazy good way, which is super fun, right? Especially when you start seeing followers come through, you start getting more engagement, and you start creating things that build momentum in your business. Because again, like we want to see that our work is getting paid off, right? That we're making progress. And this is a great way to get there. So I've gained over, 61,000 followers since implementing the strategy across platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Full transparency, TikTok does not like my original account. So now I'm starting from scratch, which is fun. But this is a good reason why you should post your content on multiple platforms and not just focus on one. So here's the results from my first series. Got up to 1 million views. Let me tell you, I've been in this online space for 3 years, never gone viral. That was never the intention. But because I started posting a series exposing fake side hustles, it blew up. It was very polarized, something that Nate has done on other people in the online space that just opens people's eyes to show them like how this stuff is just not as easy as everyone makes it to be. One thing that got this series to pop off the way that it did was watch time. I got people to continue to watch the series. My call to action at the end was to make sure you follow and drop me a comment. And I was even asking people to give me suggestions. So it was building engagement. Right. So those are just a few things of obviously what Flip and Nate teach on a day-to-day basis that I put into the series, which blew up. Right. I was able to gain a lot of followers off of this. Right. My first series didn't start exploding though until day 7. So you'll have series that do really well, series that don't do well. And again, like you just have to follow the process. And I know that we hate doing that, but it took me 7 days for it to actually pick up momentum. Right. And I will say you do not need a huge audience to monetize your social media accounts. I closed over $400,000 with a 3.5K following on Facebook. So keep that in mind, right? On the flip side, having a huge audience unlocks a few things for you and your business. More sales opportunity, builds authority, brand awareness, generates more inbound leads organically versus paid, builds trust, and builds a community of raving fans. When I jumped into Group Juice, all I started doing was linking off to my free community inside of the comments. Simple strategy that Flip and Nate teach that got me 600 plus people waiting to join my group. Something that I was just not prepared for. So what is a signature series, right? This is all about getting people hooked and following the journey, right? The intention behind the series is to generate rapid follower growth through getting people to get invested in you and your journey. So for example, exposing side hustles that you probably see daily. Day 1 of starting digital marketing to make 2K a month. Day 1 of doing 50 push-ups a day to see how it affects my body. Day 1 of exposing myths in the health industry. Day 1 of going to the bar and getting one phone number. Right. So it doesn't matter what industry, what niche you're in. If you can take your audience on a journey, they'll love it. Right. Now, there are 2 different series, and I forgot to add this in it, but it doesn't have to be like every single day you post. It could be a part series, like part 1, part 2, part 3, and give yourself some grace. Right now, I'm recording a series that I'm going to eventually post about affiliate marketing. Right. Is it part 1 of exposing affiliate marketing? And what am I exposing? Right? People saying digital marketing's dead, affiliate marketing's dead. It doesn't work. You have, 100% commission versus 50% commission, 80% commission versus 10% commission. And I'm literally just showing people how I connect with my audience, how I'm creating content, and the conversations that are taking place in the DMs, because that's where a lot of people are lacking. I open TikTok and I just see affiliate marketing's dead, master resale rights. That's literally all I see on my For You page. So I'm going to take that momentum and I'm going to create a series doing the Black Friday bundle. Shout out to Flip and Nate for doing that, where I can show people in real time how they can earn commissions as an affiliate, right? Because I talk about this all the time. Affiliate marketing is so much fun, especially after doing coaching. It's so fun to get those emails that you earned a commission. It's very leveraged, right? So these should be fun. If you're not having fun with your series, you need to go back to the drawing board, right? And start making fun of it. Especially if you're in the health industry, there's a lot of things that you can expose. Organic versus non-organic, cage-free versus, the regular foam. I don't even know what they're called, just the regular eggs that you get. There's so much things out there that say that this is healthier, this is organic, it's better for you. In reality, it's not. So if you can show people and educate them, it's just the first part of the series, right? Getting them into your world. You're still going to have conversations with people. Like that connection piece and that relationship building is never going to go away with this. People are just not going to jump into your offer because you're exposing side hustles. But what you're doing is building genuine connections of people who are tired of seeing the BS. And you start building a tribe and a following that love everything about you. Now, as you're doing these series, you want to post other types of content as well. And we're going to get into the top of funnel and middle of funnel, but is that making sense to everybody before I just keep pressing on? I don't want to go too fast because I can talk about this stuff all day, every day. And if I get nothing, I'm going to take it as a good sign. Platforms, right? If you have time, and this is if you have time, don't be afraid to post your series on every single platform that you can. If you have Repurpose.io, it's going to be a great tool because it automatically will publish it for you. But I gained over 200 subscribers off of just exposing side hustles on shorts for my YouTube channel, which I never thought was possible. My TikTok account went from like 1,000 at the time to like almost 1,500. And then TikTok didn't like it. I was exposing side hustles, but loved that people were creating the side hustle videos. But I got banned and they didn't. But whatever. We'll leave that there. We don't know what platform's going to favor your series, right? Instagram, I got like 500 followers, which is pretty much going viral on Instagram because it's such a tough platform to crack.
100%. I agree.
Yeah, Instagram is hard. Types of series, right? So I was able to grow my following rapidly, but I figured out something that was super important. My series was taking off, but I had some serious problems qualifying people. Because I was exposing side hustles, I was having a lot of people come into my DMs like, hey, what's the best side hustle? Like totally missing the point of me exposing the side hustle to begin with. And they wanted my advice on what side hustle they can do. Or they were asking me how they were going to make money overnight, which again, defeated the whole purpose of it. So even though I was generating leads, it was a mix of people who wanted quick cash and others who actually wanted to learn how to make money online. So I took that and I went to the drawing board and I tried to figure out something that was going to get me more qualified people and I could start weeding out people who are going to waste my time. Right. So biggest thing for this was top of funnel. Obviously, if you look at a funnel, you want to put as many leads as possible. And then middle of funnel, you want to start weeding out people who are going to waste your time. So I created a middle of funnel series using the 2-hour workday method to make 10K in profit, which got me the cool little award from Flip and Nate. Right.
Hell yeah.
That series alone was the 10K profit. And if I linked off to it in the bottom so you guys can check it out. And it's literally me behind my computer, like I'm responding to comments because engagement is key. Today I made $0. Today I made $100. It kept it real with my audience because not every single day I was making money. But I was sending out $7,000 worth of offers and closing one deal, which was 1,500. Or I was sending out one offer and following up with 15 people because they had the offer but didn't do anything with it. So I was literally showing them in real time behind the scenes of me using this method to make money. Hey, I recorded this piece of content. Hey, I went live in my Facebook group. Hey, I did this. Hey, I did that. And what it was doing was weeding out the people who didn't want to take action, weeding out the people who are just going to waste my time, weeding out the people who are in it for quick cash, which allowed me to have more qualified conversations with people in the DM. So I was getting my offer into the right hands. So it's fun to do a top of funnel, but also keep in mind that you should do something that aligns with your offer a little bit more. So if you're doing something like, you know, for me right now, I have my own coaching, but I'm running a Black Friday bundle with Flip and Nate because Pajama Profits sells all day, every day for $600. They can get both group juice and Pajama Profits for less than $600. So why not rock with that? No brainer, right?
No brainer.
So creating a series while I'm doing this, right? And I'm just recording the videos. It's not edited. It's not polished. Doesn't have any graphics. It's just me. Maybe a few voiceovers, but that's it. Because I feel like if I polish the video, it just takes away from the authenticity of who I am. So I'll say, I'll look off the camera. My face is always crazy, which is why I use little thumbnails, because it always stops with me making a crazy face.
I
Right?
get got to.
It does it all the time. It's like always my tongue is out. Like yesterday, my tongue was out and I had to like move the little banner so you didn't see my tongue. I was like, what the hell was I even doing with my tongue out? Talking about Call of Duty. It was just weird.
Pistol button, folks.
It's so dumb. And obviously the middle funnel is for sales opportunities, right? And brand authority, right? So take your audience on a journey with you. If you haven't made your first commission yet, or maybe you haven't reached like your weight goal, don't be afraid to take your audience on a journey with you. The authority you will gain with showing them in real time is unmatched. You can't get that anywhere else from showing them, right? People want to be where you're currently at. Maybe people want to buy group juice, but they can't afford it right now, right? But they jumped into an affiliate program, right? And they have potential to make some type of money. If you show them how to do this in real time, they'll be like, all right, I got to get my shit together, right? And it's not a matter of I don't have the money, but how can I be resourceful? How can I get that money to jump in? Because I can see that it's possible. You can do a behind the scenes series, right? These are powerful because it shows your audience what action you need to take daily to make money or move the needle to the first sale. This is very educational based as well, right? I did a quick video of how I use Opus clips to turn YouTube videos into short clips, and they got a lot of engagement. I wasn't being an affiliate or anything. I was just sharing a tip. Tools that you need to use if you're creating YouTube videos. All right, so simple as that. So just a few examples for you guys to check out. 10K series. Oh, I got that cool little wall art. Passive income series. I turned this series into $2,600, all because I was showing people that I was applying for Amazon influencer every single day. I was posting on TikTok. I was talking to Rachel. I was asking for advice. And I got in, and then it took 18 days for me to get approved. And that was the longest 18 days of my life. I was like, I'm going to get rejected. I'm going to get rejected. Amazon said, nope, you can't make money. I'm going to get banned from the program. Didn't happen. But again, those mental battles, always there. They never go away, no matter what level you get to.
That's a
Explosive
fact.
muscles. This is the one that took it off, right? And some series that you guys have probably seen but not realized that their series is Daniel Mack. What do you do for a living? Goes up to people in nice cars. Right now he's doing apartments and houses, right? Knocking on doors and getting tours and stuff.
Yep.
Started with cars and now he's at houses, right? Nicole, easy family dinners under $5 per person. And what she's selling, her own cookbook. And she's doing a behind the scenes series look on each meal, breaking down the price and everything. Right? This one, he's literally doing a payoff series, which is basically saying, hey, for every 1,000 followers I get, I'm going to beat on this drum for 10,000 times. So every time he gains a follower, people are literally watching him just like play the drums. And this is driving traffic to his craft. Ethan, this is probably one of like the funnest series that I've seen on Instagram, but this guy uses weird ingredients to make coffee. Avocado, grapefruit. It's so weird, but it's such a good series because he's selling his own coffee. So he's saying, hey, this coffee is an avocado coffee. Does it taste good or not? And he does all this fancy stuff, which I couldn't imagine doing. Nate's got the mason jar, so he don't even have to do any of that either.
Yeah, no shit. He's a psychopath. Hey, those of y'all that are listening, I want you to put in the chat like what you could do a series on, whether it's business, lifestyle, or something weird. But hopefully Cass has got your brain gears turning right now. So put in the chat, commit to something, commit to a series, right?
And then last but not least, Rory Bland did a 30-day series on his carnivore diet. And check out the series. There's one video that he's literally crying because he's like emotional of how good it's doing for his body. And then he stops doing the carnivore diet and he talks about why, and he shows his blood work and things like that. Right. So this can work for anything. You can literally create a series about farting in jars, like literally, and people will sit there and follow and consume and engage because that's what people do. There's so many people out there consuming content. Turn your content into a series that people can continue to watch over and over again just by taking them on a journey with you. Right. So like this method has been game changer for the business and allows me to generate leads when I'm not behind the computer because your content's doing the heavy lifting for you.
Mm.